this call. Here today, welcome guys to the call. Today's actually the first day where we're gonna get started from scratch. We're really gonna get our hands wet and we're gonna get our hands dirty. And what I mean by that is, we're gonna go out there and set up our MetaTrader 4, set up our trading view, go over steady, go over, swipe point scalper, and also go over the FDMO account and who to study next so we can know how to take these trades and things like that right after we finish what we're doing right now. Okay, I don't want you guys to skip no steps, but I would love for you guys to take the step where you're at now, finish it, and then what I give you guys here today is what we're going to continue on for Wednesday's call. Okay, so real quick, I was talking about the FDMO account. So the FDMO account basically works like this. There's these companies out there that they fund you up. Okay, these companies, they fund you up so you could be able to what these companies fund you up is basically you're using another company's money and leveraging it so you have more money to trade. Okay, now there's accounts that have 10K, 20K, 30K, 50K, 100K, 200K that you could be able to leverage and trade. Now, for you to be able to have these accounts, you're gonna have to have, access to their, test. They have a test that they have you take, so it's a little bit different than actually trading your own money. Okay, now if you don't want to do the FDMO account, you feel like, oh, nah, bro, I just want to trade my own money. I'm down to throw $500, $600 when I understand how this works. Throw it on a trading account and trade it and duplicate your own money. You could do that in your own means. The reason why I'm doing, the FDMO account is because our company and our academy shows you guys how to pass that. And how good does it feel? And drop a 101 in the chat box, right? How good does it feel that you're leveraging other people's money to make more money on top of that? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna drop a 101 in the chat box because I've been doing that and it has helped me tremendously, right? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You go and duplicate a 20K account, let's say. You duplicate it to 80K. Now, what happens with that 80K is this, right? What happens with that 80K is that now you have 80K, you withdraw 80% of it, and all you have to pay the company is about 15 to 20% of whatever you made. So think about that. That's next level. You know what I'm saying? So here, you guys could go and do your research. I love to do my research anytime before I go and sign up for things. That's just me, but, I always take the leap of faith and go and do it as well. And, this is something that I'm doing right now. I'm actually just past the first challenge. There's challenges to it. And the cool thing I love about this, because trading is like a video game. And when you're trading with your own money, and this is off experience of me, I know Roxy can experience for me as well. And I know she as well can vouch for me too on this. When you're trading by yourself, sometimes you don't know and you don't have goals. You're just trading just to trade, and you just go and trade. But when you trade, when you have a direction, you have how much can you lose today? How much can you gain today? And for you to hit the next level, you actually take your trading journey a little bit more serious, and that's something that I did. I took my trading journey now more and more serious because I have a challenge. Trading, like, yeah, you could trade all day, but when you have no direction when it comes into your trading, it's like, okay, bet, what is next? You know what I'm saying? So with this FDMO account, oh, you see this one, you can receive up to 90% of your profits. You know what I'm saying? So they only keep 10% of your profit, which is lit. And there's hundreds and thousands of people that get access to this. Over 6 million people, have this trades. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically very simple. You have an FDMO challenge that you got to do. The second step is you get verified, and then you become a full-time trader. So to pass this challenge and to get you guys, instead of, oh yeah, I got to do this account or I got to do this, guess what? I'm going to get you guys started on an FDMO account. You have to do a demo account anyways. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to set up a demo account here today on your MetaTrader 4 with your FDMO account funded up. Okay, so we're going to do the free trial. If you guys want to do this with me as I'm doing this, that will be awesome. And let me know so you guys can proceed as follow, or you could just watch me do it and we could do this, and you could do this together. You could do this after this by yourself and send a screenshot in the chat box, because I do want you guys and I do want to hold you accountable. Now with this as well, okay, I'm going to drop a text right now in the chat box. Okay, the text that I'm going to drop in the chat box is what I would love from you guys. You know, every single week when you're trading on this, I would love for you guys to do me this favor right here. And that favor is this, right? Just send me a screenshot every week of your results, okay, where you're trading. Okay, as you guys gonna see every day, you guys probably saw a little bit, you guys haven't seen it yet, but every day this week, what did I do? I dropped my markups in the chat box. You know, I dropped my markups, I dropped some of my results, I dropped some of the things that I was doing. And it will be something like this. Look, right? So this is Natalia, okay? This is her right here. And this was this week. These are all my results. You know, she held me accountable all week. You know, we sat on the phone on last Sunday. We sat there for about 4 hours, you know, and she told me, she's like, yo, I want you to do this challenge. And I'm doing this challenge. This is the way, look, I'm doing the challenge, but I'm teaching every single person that's with me right now the same way that I'm learning and what I'm learning. You know, so look, dropping my markups. You guys see how beautiful this is? Some of you guys may understand this, but not understand this. And guess what? We're going to teach you guys how to do the same thing as well. You know, look, she dropped her markups to me. You feel me? Dropped my markups, 3-step candle rule, boom. You see, she's holding me accountable. I'm holding her accountable, right? This is one of the challenges that I'm doing. You know how much I made, $2,000 on that trade, right? Well, that was my first day. I made 2,300 on a trade. Next day, right? Drop my markups. Let's go. Here's my markups. This is what I'm looking at halfway through. Boom. I was studying later, right after I traded. Then she called me to check in. She's like, okay, babe, what you study, what you learn. You see, like, this is my mentor. And same things I'm doing is the same thing I'm teaching you guys how to do. You know what I'm saying? Look at my markups. This is what I want from you guys every day. Show me your blues, right? Show me your markups. Show me what you're doing. Because if you show me what you're doing, I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it. And the cool thing about it is everybody today, we're going to take a trade together as well. Okay. So that's what I was going to show you guys that I would love from you guys to show me is your markups. Okay. Now, next thing real quick. So this is the text that I would love from every single one of you guys for you to send me, you know, at the end of the week. Send me this at the end of the week. This is all I want right here, right? And I'm gonna drop it in the chat box right now, okay? So right here, RMP Lions, just loading, boom, right? End of the week evaluation, okay? I dropped it right here in the chat. End of the week evaluation, log into your FDMO, go to your trial account dashboard metrics, screenshot your stats, right? Because you screenshot your stats, it tells you exactly where you're at, okay? And it shows you. And we're gonna do this together right now. So we're gonna come into FDMO. Let me know if you guys can hear me, if everything is good, you guys are not confused. I wanna make sure everybody's good, okay? We're gonna come right here to free trial. As I'm coming to free trial, just let it load up real fast. As we come here to free trial, you know, we're gonna press new register, okay? Press new register. It says trader FDMO, all right? Perfect. You can select the title. You know, I'm gonna call myself Mr. KD. I'll drop this right there in the chat. Let me know when you guys set this up, okay? Just give me a second. My computer is just lagging a little bit. Okay, Trey is already set up. Perfect. Let's get it. So I'm excited for this because I'm doing this. Look, we already set the MT4. We're gonna set the MT4. When we go from MT4, I'm gonna teach you guys how to take trades within the scanner of the platform so we can get you guys right. Okay. Just give me a second. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, all I had to do was type. My bad. And look how cool this is. I'm gonna do this next challenge, and I'm gonna do this next challenge with you guys. You know, I'm not gonna cheat on my other account. This challenge, I'm gonna do it brand new, and I'm gonna walk myself through with you guys. Okay, just so you guys know. Okay, look, I'm a student just like you, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna meet you guys exactly where you're at, and we're gonna do this together. Sounds like a deal. Drop a deal in the chat box. That sounds like a deal, right? That's my YouTube email right here. So I got King KD 555 King KD 1235 gmail.com. Phone number. Come out the number real quick. Just 401. Perfect. Select the country. I'm here in the States. See, people, thousands of people from all over the world do this. Boom. I agree. I acknowledge I'm not a robot. Deal. Okay, bet. Let's get it done. Efren got it done. Okay. Samir said deal. Perfect. Not a robot. Let's sign up. Perfect. Oh, select the title, Mr. Sign up. Just give me a second. My thing is loading. Come on. Deal. Okay, perfect. Did every single one of you guys already sign up? Okay, cool. Let me know if you guys did. If you guys did and it's cool, just redo it real quick. Please. Thank you for signing up. Boom. Check the email real quick. Sign in. Let me see. Just waiting for the email confirmation. Where is it? Let's see. I already signed up. Okay, perfect. Let me see if I got the email. Patience. Right here. Boom. Put a star next to it. Just got the email. Welcome to FDMO. I'm gonna click on it. Says welcome. Set your password. Okay. Password. It's gonna bring me to account now. Log in. Perfect. Awesome. So this is how everyone's page should look right here. Next thing that I'm gonna do is click on free trial. This is how you going to get the real account, but I want to do the free trial. Okay. You guys can get to pick how much do you want. You know, my risk is gonna be normal. And I'm gonna teach you guys that today here when we mark up and show you how to use TradingView, which is the next step. My risk to reward is normal. You always want to use the currency of US dollar because you're here in the US. Also, you know, I'm gonna do this one, the 50K one. To get started with the 50K on the live account, it's 350 bucks. Here, you could pick wherever you want. You know, you could pick 100K, you could pick 200K. I'm gonna stay with 50K. I'm gonna use the FDMO account leverage, which is the leverage of 1.1, which is 1 to 100. If you want to swing, you know, there's different type of traders. You guys are gonna learn this as you go. You know, there's a swing trader. A swing trader is a person that takes a trade and stays in the trade for days and swings it for days, months. You know, that's also a position trader as well. You take in a position right now and you're going to stay in that position for days, months, weeks, and stuff like that. You know, I have a position trading account right now on Bitcoin. I'm a position trader on there on Bitcoin and Ethereum. When Ethereum dropped and also Bitcoin dropped, I have a position account where I'm positioning my position. I already got in and things like that. And you can use the platform of either MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. I usually, you know, I'm basic, you know, I'm very original. I stayed with the MetaTrader 4. I don't really use MT5, but that's up to you. And then you press right here, start free trial. It makes your account. You could read up on it. It tells you the analysis and how everything works. Now, this part right here, guys, is very, very important, okay? This right here. Now, every single one of you guys, if you did the first step to everything, you should go to your MetaTrader 4, okay? If you did the first step, you should have MetaTrader 4 downloaded to your phone. You're gonna come into MetaTrader. When you go into MetaTrader, I'm actually waiting for my phone to turn on so I can share my screen and do it. Any questions, guys, so far? Does everybody got everything under control? Everybody got it? Yes, good, easy. Okay, bet, perfect. So I'm gonna use one of you guys as an example. Who wants to be an example, real quick? Yeah, friend, let's get it. You raise your hand. Go ahead. So I'm gonna have you share your screen. Do you have your phone on you? Yeah. So we're gonna go and you're gonna share your screen real quick. Okay, I'm gonna let you share your screen. And the reason why I'm gonna have you share your screen is because you're on your desktop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So share your screen, and you're gonna open up your MetaTrader 4 on your phone. Okay, you're gonna have your phone, and then you're gonna have MetaTrader 4 sharing your screen. Share your screen to where it says FDMO, where the login information is. Okay.
Okay. I think You guys see it?
Yes, perfect.
All right.
Nobody steal his password and don't steal his stuff. All right. Let's get it.
So yeah, I'm on my MetaTrader 4. What do I do from here?
Perfect. So you're gonna go to Metatrader 4. Let me see if I can log in. The phone has been acting all morning. So let's see. Actually, I'm gonna do it so you guys can see. So stop sharing screen real fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna log in through my phone. Just give me 1 second. Damn, phone died. So go ahead, bro. Log in through your phone on Zoom. If anybody has Zoom on their phone, real quick. Roxy, are you here? Roxy.
Yeah, we're here.
I bet. Can you share your screen on your phone? If you don't mind, please. So we're gonna go to MT4. My bad, guys.
I'm on my laptop. I don't have MT4 on there.
Okay, bet. So Trey, you on your phone? Yeah, let's do it, bro. Go ahead, share your screen. You're gonna press the green button. It's gonna say share screen. It's gonna have screen on the screen, and you just press screen, and it should take 3 seconds. Perfect. Go ahead, hit your home screen. Awesome. So we're gonna go to MT4. Okay, you're gonna go where it says new account. Everybody follow with me. New account, you're gonna open where it says log into an existing account. Okay, now we're gonna go to where the computer says, right, in your server, in the internet, where your FDMO home screen says. It says the platform is Windows, Metatrader 4. And it says the server is gonna be FDMO. So search it, FDMO. And then it says it right there, dash demo, okay? Perfect. Now you have to go straight to your login information. So your login is gonna be a number. Did you do the FDMO thing? Can you hear me?
My bad. I was muted. I could hear you. You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, so switch screens real fast and go to Safari.
All right. All right. I'm already.
Already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so press cancel.
Okay.
Right there, sign in. Perfect. So now scroll down. Scroll down, scroll down. Okay, perfect. Go back up and then just click on your account, the 50K account at the top, all the way at the top. Right there. So credentials. Perfect. So right there is your credentials. Your login is going to be the number, which is 21013.
Right.
So go to Metatrader 4. 21013.
113.
No. 1 and then 3. Yep. Go back.
79004.
Yep. And then your password is the password that they gave you.
Wait, they gave me the password, not the one that I did.
Not the one you put in, the password they gave you.
Oh, I
So
don't even know.
you click the little I, you see the little I right there?
All right.
Yep. That password they gave you. That's the password you plug in.
JUESGA.
There you go. You sign in. Perfect. So this is your account. Okay. Now, how to use MetaTrader 4 real fast. Right. Here's where all your trades are at, guys. So real quick, let me know who has done this step already. Who has done this step? Has everybody done this step already? No, not yet. Drop it in the chat box. Let me know. Samir, done. Yep. Perfect. What about you? Done. Okay. Awesome. You see, I love this class. Let's go. You guys are following with me, knowing how to do it. Perfect. Now, I want all of us to click the little pencil. Okay. Click the little pencil real quick. Okay. I want you to delete all of these. So click on all of them and delete them all. Okay. Now press the little trash can. Now what we're going to do is click the little pencil again. Okay. Now I want you guys to put these pairs on here. Okay. Because most of you guys that are here are crypto traders. Some of you guys here already are in the elite package. And some of you guys here are trading Forex pairs. Okay. So this is the pairs that we're all going to be trading together, marking up together, and we're going to be sharing and things like that. So the first pair that we're going to start with is Bitcoin. So BTC USD. Okay. Search BTC USD. Okay. Go ahead, press add, the little green button. Go back. Green button.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
ETH USD.
All right.
Yep. And then you're gonna look up US 30. US 30 is the down. US 30. Yep, it's an indice. So US 30 is actually, a 401k stock that you actually get to trade. Now, NAS 100. NAS 100 is another indice. So look up NAS, NAS 100. Okay, it's another indice. You guys are gonna see that we're gonna be trading fast pairs. Okay.
You said it was NAS. What? I'm sorry.
NAS 100.
I spelled it right because nothing popping up.
It's not coming up. Look at as let me see, just put 100. UK cash 100. Yep.
All right.
No, US. Sorry about that. US cash 100. Yep. Next, that's oil, by the way. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade GBP, JPY.
GBP.
GBP, JPY.
Oh, here you go. GBP. All right.
The next pair is gonna be gold. So XAU. USD.
XAU USD. Got it.
And then, you guys, as you're going with this, these are just pairs that we're all going to be trading together. AUD, USD as well. So I gave you 2 Forex pairs, gave you 2 indices, and I gave you 2 crypto pairs. Okay. Now, questions on this real quick. Anybody has questions?
You said we have 222, and you said it was the what was the names of them again just now?
2 cryptos, 2 indices, and 2 Forex pairs. 3 Forex pairs, by the way. I think.
Gotcha.
USD is the last pair I called out. Okay.
All right.
Yep. So press cancel real quick. Go back. Perfect. So your screen should look like this right now. You can
Okay.
take,
Should I put that UK 100?
you can take out the UK 100.
All right.
Oh, you gotta press. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Go ahead. Everybody take a screenshot and drop it in the RMP Lion chat. If you have your thing looking just like this, drop it there. The reason why I'm doing that is to get you guys used to participating in the chat. Okay. Now look at who's here. Everybody that's here, this is gonna be your best friend for the next 30 days, right? It's gonna be your best friend for the next lifetime, right? All 19 plus is here. Okay. Participate in that chat box. Questions that you have, that's the chat box you want to go to. Okay, we're here. Everybody here is helping each other out. Okay, sounds good. You dropped it in the chat box, Trey?
Oh, I didn't want to go through my gallery on this.
Oh yeah, cool. I got you. So real quick, go to charts. I'm gonna show you guys how to use this real fast. So I also gonna drop a video how to use MetaTrader4 as well. You guys already should watch that video, but I'm gonna drop another video so you guys can know how to use MT4. Okay, I'm gonna give you key nuggets here right now, but I know how it is sometimes. Sometimes you want extra information, you want to really know how to use it and things like that. So I'm gonna give you an extra video so you guys could go and watch how to do it. It's one of my favorite, individuals that I work very closely with is my brother Gustavo. He also goes live every single Wednesday, calling out trades, different educators he brings in. He's just an amazing individual. He has taught me a lot within my journey of trading. And, I'm going to introduce him to you guys as well, so you guys can learn from him as well, okay? Now, next thing, guys. Trey, you stop sharing screen.
Oh, Lord, my bad.
Okay. No worries. Thank you guys for your time, by the way. I told you guys today we're going to get our hands wet and we're going to be a little on and on and on. But thank you for your time. You guys are going to get a lot of value here today. And you guys are going to be on a good boat. Okay. So good so far. We're having fun.
Yeah. Hey, you can see my screen still?
Yeah. I guess. No, I can't see your screen.
Okay. So let me restart it. My bad.
Let's get it. Get the water.
All right. Microphone on. For sure.
Perfect. So there you click on charts.
Charts. Yeah, I'm on it.
Awesome. So when you click on charts, it's basically showing you the live chart right now. So if you move your screen to the right, you can see the active market moving. The left, it just shows you what's behind and things like that. Now, a lot of us, and I'm gonna say us, because this is how I started to trade at first. I used to follow this right here. Okay, I used to this was my graph that I'll look at. That's the only thing I'm paying attention to. That's it. But I want you guys to write this down. Samir, you already know this. We already had a call on this. You're a little advanced than everybody else. But I want you guys to write this down. MT4 is the ATM. Okay. MT4 is the ATM where you guys go and you guys trade. Okay. You make money in this ATM. That's MT4. Okay. Trading view is actually the map and the whiteboard where you have your directions on where to mark up, what to see in the markets, what not to see. You stop sharing screen again, bro.
Oh my goodness, my bad. I'm writing and I'm not paying attention to the screen.
It's cool. Right? Broker, you guys are gonna know what a broker is. A broker is the bank where you go and you put money in and you go and you take money out. Okay. A lot of people confuse this when it comes into trading and when it comes into all these amazing things. Okay. Does that sound good?
Yeah, trading view was like the map.
Trading view is a map, and trading view is actually a whiteboard where you go and draw down, you go and mark up, you go and observe how the market is moving, where is it going, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get it. So now you guys know how this works right here. Let's go to trading. Press trade. Awesome. So here you see your account. It says your balance. It says that you have 50K in your account right now to trade. Okay.
Mhm.
Equality. Equality means that how much your account is there. So if you took a trade right now, your liquidity will either be up or be down. Okay. The margins, it means how many margins have you caught within the trades. The volume, the margin level is actually how many of percentage of your day account that you have made. And the free margins is just telling you where exactly the balance of your account is going and things like that. Okay. Let's say we want to take a trade. I usually like to take my trades like this. So go to quote. Let's say we're going to take an Ethereum trade right now, right? I'll hold down the Bitcoin trade. I'll hold it. I'll press it. And it says right away, it says trade chart details. I'm going to press trade. Okay. Very, very important right here, guys, for you guys to know this. Press trade. So click where it says market execution. So there's multiple ways that you guys could trade. Okay. Market execution means that you're going to take the trade right now. Okay. Buy limit, sell limit, buy stops, sell stops. These are orders that are happening that you could put these orders in. You could go and mark them up. As you see, it has a stop loss. It has a takes profit. You know, the stop loss means if it's going to take you out in negative, what are you willing to lose? Your take profit is going to take you out in profit or how much you're going to collect. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to teach you guys that as we go here with this journey. Okay. So just so you guys can know. Now you see the 0.01, 0. All these numbers right next to each other. That's called your risk to reward. How much are you willing to risk right now here on this trade? As you guys are watching all these videos, you're going to be understanding the risk to reward. That's why it's so important from today, you know, for us to finish the videos that we have going on so we can know how to already risk to reward and all these amazing things. Okay. But today here on Saturday, that's why it was very important for you to be here on this call, because look what we did. We set up the FTMO, we set up your MetaTrader. Now we're going to go and set up the products and set up your trading view so you know exactly how to take a trade. All you need to know next is the risk to reward. And that's something that we're going to talk about on Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday, we're going to talk about risk to reward, how to set a stop loss, how to set take profit, and how to mark up charts. Okay. Sounds good? Perfect. Let's continue. So questions on this real fast. Any questions? No questions? Perfect. Then you have the sell button and you have the buy button. There's two ways that you can make money and trade here within the space. You can either buy and you can either sell, and you could take multiple trades at the same time. Okay. Now, some of you guys are probably asking like, yo, what are we trading, bro? Right? Here, you guys are trading currencies. Here, you guys are trading crypto. Here, you guys are trading some of the stocks. Here, you guys are trading one currency with the other. Okay. But you're in control and you determine how much you want to make and how much you want to trade within these trades. Okay. You determine that. It's not like the stock market that they tell you put your money in the stock and you don't control it, the company control you. Here, you're in exact control. Also, you're learning how to trade, and this is the way that I'm gonna teach you guys all the videos I gave you, all the skill sets, exactly how the banks trade your money. Okay, sounds good? Thumbs up. Perfect. The next application we're gonna go over is gonna be TradingView. Okay, so let's go to TradingView. TradingView. If you have TradingView on your phone, bro, and if you don't, you should download it. It's a very important app.
Yeah, I have it. It's on right now.
Perfect. So TradingView. Who watched the video already on TradingView? Drop a 1 in the chat box if you watched the video with TradingView already. If you already have your TradingView set up, drop a 1 in the chat box. If you don't, we're gonna set it up here real quick. If you have your TradingView set up and you know how to use it already, drop a 2 in the chat box. Ashley, I know you know how to use it. Roxy, I know you know how to use it. Huzzy, I know you know how to use it. But nobody else. Perfect. Let's get it. So we're gonna set this up. Now, Roxy, take notes. Huzzy, take notes. Ashley, take notes, right? Why? Because now when you guys start to bring new students in, this is a training that you guys could be able to do with them. You know, it's very, very important. It's okay to go watch the video, but it's very important, you know, to really show your people how to use this and how exactly to set this up. Because, you know, when it comes to trading and you want them to become independent traders, you want them to really know every answer in every question. So when they're coming to you, they're only coming to you straight up with trading questions, and then it'll be faster process. Okay. So all you guys too, take notes on this. So real quick, did you make an account with them, Trey?
Yeah, I think I have an account already.
Awesome. So where we're gonna click is the three little buttons to the top right. Okay. Press edit. And we're gonna delete all of these. Okay, so you have to sign in with your account. And thank you for being an example, bro, by the way. Appreciate that a lot.
No problem, no problem. So is the account I don't think I signed up. So is the account the same information that we had with the Academy, or it's like completely
This
new?
is completely different, yeah. So
Okay.
you can make an account with your Google account. You can make an account with your Proton Mail. And this is completely free. Some people like to buy it. Don't like to buy it. I use it completely free. I pay for it. I pay the monthly just so I can have the when I buy test, which is 14 bucks. You know, that's my goal. So
I already I just didn't sign.
Hey.
I'm gonna start sharing again. Hold up.
Okay. What about everybody else? Questions? Nestro, talk to me. Efren, questions? Amir, questions? You guys good? You guys straight?
So back to Metatrader4. So the class on like buy limit, sell limit, and all that's going to be on Wednesday.
No. So that right there is orders. You could make orders in the market. You could put orders in Wednesday. What I'm gonna go over is a stop loss. So we're gonna be actively trading this week because I'm gonna leave you guys here today so you could go out there and take trades. You know, and so mommy, love you. So you could be able to take trades and you could be able to know when to enter, when not to enter. That's what I'm gonna leave you guys here today. So we could go on the demo account and take our own trades. Now, if you want to take orders and stuff like that, let's say you're at work, right? And that's what I'm gonna teach on Wednesday. So you can know how to set these orders up. And not only that, but set a stop loss and a take profit. I'm just gonna let you trade today with a stop loss, but without no take profit. I'm gonna let you pull out whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? Just so you could get used to that. You feel me? But you do have a limit on the FDMO account, how much you could lose in a day. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Great question, by the way. Anybody else has any other questions? Questions. Awesome. Thank you for setting that up, bro. So all right, let's get it. So go back into trading view real fast. So we're gonna press the three little arrows to the top right, and we're gonna delete everything real quick. Guys can hear me? Guys straight? Perfect. Trey, you still there?
Que ya comenzó a hacer de vuelta, Dani.
Yo, Trey, are you there, bro?
I'm sorry. Hold up. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All
Go ahead.
right.
Yeah.
For sure. All right.
You're gonna go to trading view, you're gonna delete everything. So for everything that's there on your screen, delete it all. Okay. So we're gonna treat this trading view. This trading view should be looking like your MetaTrader looks. Okay. The only thing on your trading view is that you don't take trades. All right. Everything that you're doing on your MT4, you got to do it here as well, but don't take the trade. So we're gonna press add real fast. And you're gonna look for BTC USD. Okay. BTC USD. You search it or you click the one that was loading right there.
I just clicked the one that was right there.
Yeah, that's cheating. Go back.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason why we're gonna do it this way, because this one right here is the active market. Okay. It's okay. I did the same thing too when I first did it. BTC USD. BTC USD. Okay. You're always gonna look for this one. You always want to look for the Coinbase one. Okay. Because it's the active market. All right. But go ahead, click on it. Coinbase, it's active. That's live right now, 24/7. That's everybody that's in the stock market too, in Bitcoin. You see how it's moving faster? You always want to click the active ones. Okay. So now next, you're going to look for Ethereum. Ethereum USD. Remember, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So let's go search. You feel me? Next one, you're going to put in, it was US 30, right? US 30. Awesome. So this US 31, we're going to do the Pepperstone right there. Yes, US 30 is the Wall Street. Okay. Now we're going to look for NAS 100, which is index, which is US 100. Okay. So scroll down real quick. Scroll down. Okay, perfect. So scroll all the way back up. You're going to click currency.com. It's the active market right now. Perfect. Next one. What was the other pairs? What were the other pairs?
AUD
AUD USD.
AUD. You said AUD USD. AUD USD.
Yeah, but you're gonna click the on the one. You see where it says Forex on the?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one you're gonna click. GBP, JPY. GBP,
Oh, GBP.
JPY. GBP, GBP.
All right. Which one I click? The capital.
First one.
Okay.
Perfect. And then what other pairs, guys? Anybody else? Check your trading, your MT4.
You have gold already?
No. What's the
It'll
X,
be XAUUSD.
all right?
thank you.
Thank you. And I do the first one as well.
Yes, you always want to do the Owanda one. It's the most accurate one.
Okay. I have a question. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm just asking. How do you know? Because it's multiple different types. How do you know which one is the one that you should select? Like, I know you just said the gold one for that one, but all the other ones, like, it was just different ones. How did you know which one to select?
Um,
Go ahead,
okay, go ahead, Katie.
No, dale.
I was just gonna say from what I know that Owanda is the most accurate charts. They're just updating those charts by the second, and the other ones are a little. You always want to be the most accurate on the charts, even if it's like 30 seconds late or whatever. You want the most accurate one, and Owanda is definitely the most accurate one. I know if it's not Owanda, what's the next one you go for, Katie?
Thank you, Roxy. If it's not Oanda, I usually just go for the Forex. Anything that has the Forex live market, and this due through the news. So the Forex news and stuff like that, and like it comes when like you guys are practicing this every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes to the Forex news, and you see Oanda is usually the number one that always pops up in the Forex news. Like that whole company, they're very active, you know. And when it comes to trading, like Roxy was saying, you want to have the most active pair, because that one slip second, that 1 minute, that 1 30-second late, or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it does mess you up in your markups and things like that. So you want to be as much accurate pairs as you want, because think about it, it's what your eye is going to get used to. This is not trading that we're going to do here for a second or a minute. This is trading that we're going to do here for a lifetime. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Ain't no doubt. So we got our trading view set up. Now we're gonna get our hands dirty with trading view. Sounds good? So next thing that we're gonna do is, let's say we want to take a trade. Right now, we want to look at Bitcoin. So you're gonna click on Bitcoin. Okay, just click on it. It's gonna say launch. And we're gonna do this together right here, all of us. And I know we're taking mad long, but I like to take my time with this, because I want you guys to have the right proper volume to know how to use it, know how to use this, and take your time. Okay. Now you're gonna click where it says the 4 hours, my brother.
4 hours. Okay.
Yep. Now you have a little star. It says use the star to basically like heart everything you're gonna use. Okay, so you're gonna hold down the 4 and you're gonna put the star into it, the 4 hour. Okay, hold down, put the star, add it to your favorite. You're gonna add the 1 hour. So this right here is my strategy when I trade. I start off the 4 hour, then I work my way down to the 1 hour, then I work my way down to the 30 minutes. Then I mark my way down to the 15-minute. I mark my way down to the 5-minute. And in the 5-minute, I make my decision if I'm going to take this trade or I'm not going to take this trade. And if you've seen it, what did the screen just do for you? It put it right at the top for you, right? Now, when you guys are trading and you guys are going to be so master traders, that's why I had affirmations when I first started this call. Now, when you guys will start saying this affirmation to yourself, I am so happy and grateful now that I'm a master profitable trader. Okay. These words create, trust me, I've experienced it. And you guys are going to be so much of a master trader that you guys are going to be clicking every single hour and be like, okay, bet, should I stay in this trade? Should I get out this trade? Should I stay in this trade? Should I get out? And everything like that. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, perfect sense.
Awesome. Now let's move the screen down. Move the screen down. Like if you were going to click, just click the screen. Yeah. Now click the little pencil. Okay. And you guys can use this right on your phone. Think about it. Every single one of you guys are going to laugh when I say this. Every single one of you guys told me before I even got you started into this I asked you how much hours you spent on your phone, and you told me straight up 6, 7 hours. And I told you multiply that times 7 throughout the week. And you told me what? Oh, shoot, it's another job. So guess what? You have this right here on your phone. So I want this to turn into your job right here. Okay. I want you to take this so serious that you're marking up every single day. Okay. Perfect. Next, what we're going to do is, you see where it says trend lines. Trend lines are going to be your friend. Remember that. Following the trend is my best friend, because the trend is going to tell you where exactly the direction the market is going. So hold down the trend line, hold it down, and you're going to put a star as your favorite. Hold it down, favorite. Okay. Move that line to the right, a little bit to the right. Awesome. You're going to look for horizontal lines. Mark that as your favorite. Horizontal line is basically a line that you write down. I hope you guys are taking notes on this. Is a line that you're going to draw down to put a support level and a resistance level. Okay. Support level and a resistance level. That's going to be the horizontal line. Next, keep scrolling, bro.
Hold up one moment.
Okay. Thank you for writing that down.
Scroll some more.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's perfect. Next, you're gonna go down to the brush. You see where the brush is at? You're gonna put a little heart to that. The brush is gonna be your pencil that you're gonna use in the market. And when you're marking up, letting me know, KD, look, this is gonna continue down or this is gonna continue up, KD. Okay. Then the triangle, the rectangle. Click, hold down the rectangle. Put a heart next to it. The rectangle is going to determine where you're going to determine a zone in the market. A zone in the market means a reversal point in the market. And it also means a point where you determine if the market is going to retouch, retest, and come back to that area. And I'm going to share my screen here in a little bit just to show you guys what I mean, okay?
Yeah, you can repeat the rectangle again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so rectangle is a reversal point in the market. It determines a reversal point in the market. A rectangle determines if the market is going to come back and retest in that area, and determines your decision what's going to happen next. You guys are getting sauce in here. If you guys getting sauce in here, drop some sauce in the chat box real quick, right? You guys are getting some sauce today. I love it. Let's get it.
I got a question on the brush. Can you repeat the brush? I was writing it.
Yeah, it's cool. The brush is gonna be if you telling me where the market is gonna head. If it's gonna go down, if it's gonna go up. What are your predictions? You know, this is simple for anybody, but you guys are brand new into this. This is like kindergarten to you guys here today. You know what I'm saying? We're starting fresh from the top. Sounds good? Perfect. So let's scroll down real quick. Go where it says, yeah, go ahead, go down, measurements. So this right here is going to be one of your favorite things for you guys to know. So short precision, put a heart next to that. Short precision is going to determine your sales. Short precision means sale, okay? Short precision means sale. Now, long precision means buy. Okay, put a heart, put a star next to that. Now, if you guys are writing this down in your notes, long precision and short precision, okay? These determine your take profits and also your stop losses in the market. Equals, what are you willing to risk? What are you willing to gain? Equals, what are you willing to risk and what are you willing to gain? Okay?
Yep.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then that's it, bro. That's all you need for now. These are just basic utensils that I use, basic things that I use in the market, just so I could get, you know, my hands wet and things like that. Okay?
Yep.
Any questions on this, fam? No questions. Perfect. Now let's say you could exit out of that, bro.
All right.
I actually do have a question.
Yes.
Is it cool if I like at least like just give you a brief definition just to make sure I got it all right?
Of course.
The trend line is it's the line of the trend or the one you follow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the brush is where it's heading. The rectangle is where the reversal point in the market will determine if you retest. And then short-term position is sells, determined sells. Long-term is if you buy, willing to risk or gain.
Mhm.
All right, cool.
And just know that the trend lines is like you marking up. Where's the trend of the market going?
Okay.
Got it. Let's go. Any other questions, guys, before I go forward? Perfect. Let's go. Next thing that we're gonna go over, right? Swipe coin app. Does everybody have the swipe coin app?
Yes.
Yes.
On swipe coin. Press the little refresh button to the top right. Let's go, XRP. That's another trade that you guys can put in there. XRP USD. So go to your Metatrader4, go to your trading view, add XRP USD to it. Let me see if you guys know how to do it without my help.
Mhm. And you said it was called what? Hold up, my bad. I'm gonna just go to it. XR USD.
I can't wait until the next couple of days. You guys all text me like with big smiles, like, yo, bro, look. Whoa. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Because right now, I know some of you guys are like, yo, this is mad confusing, bro. What did I sign up for?
So how would I do it on the MetaTrader? Trying to remember.
Who wants to help? How do you do it on TradingView?
I mean, I'm MetaTrader, yeah, trading view, pardon me.
Click little star. Click the star to the bottom left.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hit it.
What it was called? XRP USD. And I would just do the Bitstamp one.
What do you see on your screen?
I see the options, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing the Bitstamp, or the Bitfinex.
If you scroll down, the Coinbase should or it should be down there somewhere.
Okay, so the first option we always want to choose Coinbase first.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
The active one, I believe.
All right.
Perfect. So this was an hour ago. This idea got thrown out an hour ago by Nick Gomez. So this is the AI that tells us right here. there's a trade going on right now. That doesn't mean that you go out there and take this trade right away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So click on the trade.
I just click the check. Oh, what I click?
Yes, sir. You click the check.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. So it's telling you that it's a bearish market. Okay. Bearish. I want you guys to know this. A bearish market is doing what? Selling. Bearish. What does a bear do? When he's gonna attack you, what does he do? Does he put his head up or he put his head down?
Up.
Nah, that's a bull.
What?
Down.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit.
Because
We also have a bullish market.
yeah, thank you. You see, and we also have a bullish market. Okay, bullish means it's up. Okay, because it's going up. Think about it. Right now, you go out there and you look at it. You go and go chill with a deer or whatever, or look at the bulls. You know, what do the bulls do? They go up with the horns. You know, that means it's a bullish market. Bear market, they put their head down first. They go down first before they go up. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
what. So it's telling you and identifying where the market is at. Okay, so write that down, guys. Very important. You learn all this in the videos, but because we're here today, and I told you we were gonna show you guys how to take a trade, how to do all these amazing things in the market. I'm gonna break all this down today so it can make sense. Okay, perfect. Scroll down. Perfect. And it's also telling you the idea. Okay, it's telling you where to exit, it's telling you where to enter, and all these amazing things. Okay, now as we're looking at this, you know, we want to be professionals. Okay, now there's individuals, okay, and I'm not naming nobody, right? But there's individuals that come into this and see this and they have the rookie mindset of it, right? The rookie mindset is like, today we're here on this call, right? And in this call here today, I'm giving you all these nuggets. I'm giving you all these gems. And those rookies out there, what do? They close this laptop and they just take the trade just to take it and forget about it. And don't look at the information. Don't open up their notebooks to go check. I want you guys to be professionals with this. Okay. And I'm going to share my screen here and we're going to do this together. Okay. Now I'm going to have Trey do it. No, I'll share your screen first, but I'm going to let Trey do it in his screen. And I'm going to walk him through, but we're going to do this together on my screen as well. Okay. But I'm going to have one of you guys walk me through the way we do this. Sounds good? Sounds perfect?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I want you guys to understand this with me. Okay. So
Yes.
we're going to go to trading view first. You stop sharing the screen, my brother.
Damn. I don't even be knowing when it stopped. Goodness. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And you said go to trading view?
Click on XRP.
Next one.
So the AI already gave us the cheat code. They gave us an answer to the test, but we're going to get used to get into this, okay? So go to trading view, launch chart view, okay? So I gave you guys the time frames, correct? Yes or no? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So what we're going to do here real quick, we're going to zoom out. So you see the little levels that's in the bottom, the little candles in the bottom. Click on that candle real quick. You know what I'm talking about?
These.
Yeah, press X on it on the top. You guys can do the same thing too. Bad, delete it. Your charts always want to look like this, simple as possible. Okay. You're gonna press the bars to the right, and you're gonna zoom out. See the bars to the right where the numbers are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead, zoom out. Move it around. There you go. If you zoom in, it's gonna zoom in, but if you zoom out, like if you press minus, it's gonna minus out.
Like this?
Go
Hello?
ahead. The other way. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Minimize on your screen too. Like press the screen like if you were gonna minimize. You get what I'm saying or no?
Like,
Like,
which
like right now you were zoomed in on the picture. You want to minimize so it could come back. How do you
so like
minimize?
so smaller? Like,
Smaller.
like
Yeah, there you go. Go smaller. Keep going smaller.
okay.
Okay, now right there, right there. Stop. Now press the bottom. You see what the bottom, the 18, and bring those together. Bring them together. Like smaller. Not like no, not that, not that. The one on the bottom. Together. Bring them together. You want to see the overall view of the market. Yeah, just like that. There you go. Perfect. Wow, look at that. Jeez. Keep going. Keep going. Don't be scared. Let's get it. Yeah, perfect. Right there. Wow, look at that. Look at the history. Now go to the top. Like you see where you were zooming in and zoom out even more. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. Wow, that's what we want right there. Let's go. Let's get it. Perfect. 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 That's what we want in the market. Does everybody's screen look like this? I'm a great teacher, right?
Yeah, for real.
Right? Perfect. So what we're gonna do here, I want you guys to write this down. Please write this down. Right? Now is the time that you guys really want to lock in and really, really focus, right? I do this training like hundreds of times, and I love to do this training because right here is what really gives you the right steps you need to really understand the market. We already know that we're selling. This market's been selling. I could just look at it and tell you, yeah, this market's been selling. But how do we determine that this market has been selling? Okay. Now, in the 4 hour, you want to go back 3 to 4 months. Write that down. 3 to 4 months. You want to look back. So you already have the 4 hour right there. You want to always look back before you take any trade that any AI gave you, anything. You want to go and mark it up yourself. Okay, so we're going to go back real quick. 3 to 4 months. Okay, 3 to 4 months. And we're going to go back and we're going to put a trend line. And we're going to mark it up so we can know so we can look at the direction we're looking. We already know we're selling, but we want to know. Okay, and the way we do that is trade. Click on the screen. Just click anywhere on the screen. You need the little mouse.
Yeah, I'm clicking. Is it there?
Click on the screen, right? It should give you a little line. Actually, you know what you should do? Grab the little pencil. Grab the pencil to the bottom right, and you're gonna grab the trend line. Grab the trend line. Okay, perfect. So you see the it's telling you where exactly the market was at. So right now, where your click is at, it was in January. Go to where the market is at now, like what the little red dotted line is. That's the present market. Red dotted line all the way down. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. No. Oh, yeah, right there. Perfect. That's the present market right now. Zoom in real quick on your screen. Zoom in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Perfect. You don't want to mark it.
Did I mess up? I don't know what I just did.
No, right there. You good. You just click away real quick on the screen.
All right.
All right, press delete. The little trash can to the top of the screen. Perfect. Click the little pencil. Turn line. Yep. Perfect. So you want to go scroll down with the trend line with the pencil. Go where the market is at right now. Right? Go, no, not that way. Go back, right there. What does it say? January. Change the time frame real fast, bro. The time frame, which is where it says XRP 4 hour, change it to the daily. No. 4 hour. Click the 4.
Hmm.
And then press day 1. And then check right now what the market is at.
And I do that by putting the trend line on it again and going all the way to.
Open the little pencil.
Okay.
Trend line. and then go to the recent market. No, recent market. Present market, bro. Like the green line is at. You see what the green line is at? Where it says 0.3? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I didn't know what that meant.
Damn, why is it? Go back to swipe coin. I think you have the wrong XRP. Go to swipe coin. Scroll up. XRP USD. Yeah, go to what's the price that it says there? Click on the picture. $0.39842. Go back to trading view. What's the price that is at now?
02964.
Yeah, so just click the add button. Go to watch list real fast. I think you clicked the wrong XRP. Yeah, delete this XRP because it's not active.
All right.
No active number. Remove. Go to XRP. Go press add. XRP USD. XRP USD. Perfect. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, go up. Click the one that says go up. Up. Bitsmart. Bitstamp. Bitstamp. Yep. That one's live. You see how you have live numbers?
Mm-hmm.
Click on it. Everybody go ahead, make that quick change, please. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, I thought like we was wrong. So just wanted to make sure we fix it. So the reason why we took Bitstamp is because Bitstamp is live right now. You guys see like it's moving actively live. Coinbase wasn't moving at all. Just a quick adjustment. Go ahead, bro. Just waiting on you.
To go back to like tell me exactly what to do.
Go back to, yep, there you go. If you go, we're gonna mark up.
Okay.
No. You go to trading view. Right there, launch. Perfect. So you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna minimize the screen again. Now we can see exactly what the market is doing. So this is the daily markup, right? You guys want to have on your screen what did I give you guys? That you want to start in the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. So go ahead, go to the 4 minute. Okay. Go to the 4 hour, 4 hour.
That is
4 hour.
okay.
Minimize your screen so you can look at the whole market because you want to see what exactly the market is doing. We just went over that. Minimize.
So
Like this, bro. Look, I don't know if you can see my camera, but like this, look.
only see me. I can only see my screen. I'm trying to like how do you
Move the little arrow. You see the little arrow that's on Zoom? Move that. The arrow that's on Zoom on your screen. So back
so you want me to stop recording?
on Zoom.
All right.
You guys can see my screen? Yes, perfect. So it just started, the move just happened too, so it's pretty dope. So we're about to take this trade together and we're gonna make this move together. So this is how we do it right here, right? So you minimize it like this, okay? So let me go to the 4 hour just so you guys can see. So you want to minimize just like this, right? You go come right here to the screen. You minimize. You could do this on your phone too. You want to have it just like this, right? Why is that? Because you want to see the overall move in the market, right? So you see the whole graph. You're not just looking at this. You want to look at the whole entire graph, okay? Now what we're going to do is, and don't mind my markups. You know, this is like a long time ago. Look, I caught it, looking for sales. I sold it all the way to the top and we're still selling it. You know what I mean? So what we're gonna do is, we got the 4 hour right here, right? I'm gonna come right here to my screen, grab my trend line. This is my trend line. You guys see it? You guys see my trend line? You see it? Bet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the trend line. Now we're gonna go to the bottom. Now this is where the recent price is at. If you see it right there, it says July 31st, right? That's tomorrow. But if you see it right here, it says July 30th. We're gonna go 4 months back. Okay, why we're gonna go 4 months back? Because I need to pay attention to the history that was in the back. Okay, so I can move forward and I know where this market is going. But I'm gonna grab my trend line because I know that I'm selling here in this market. Okay, so 4 months back, we go to where? June, right? I'm still in July, I'm in June right now. 4 months back, that's only 1 month back. Now I go back to May, that's 2 months. 3 months, right? I'm still in May, I'm in April now. 4 months is where? Right here. Actually, where I started selling in March. So I'm gonna grab my trend line right there at the top, because that's the top is that it went in March. I'm gonna grab my trend line all the way up there, and I'm gonna do what, guys? I'm gonna bring it all the way down right here. Okay. Boom. Okay, does that make sense right there? Why am I gonna bring it down all the way down? Because right now, all I'm doing is selling here in this market. Okay, now I'm gonna grab another trend line and I'm gonna put it here in the bottom. If you guys see, it's still in March here in the bottom. This is the lowest point in March that this market went. Hold on real quick. Let me move this a little more. Yeah, this is the lowest right here. It went in March.
You said you started your trend line on what month?
4 months back. So March. So right here, I'm gonna put my trend line at the lowest point that it hit, because that's the lowest point it hit. Right here. You guys see this? Does that make sense right here? If it doesn't make sense, mute yourself and ask me. That's why I'm here.
Okay, I have a question. I was trying to. My question is basically, you went from April to current time on both of them.
Not from April, bro. We're in August.
I mean, pardon me. You put 4 months back. That's what I mean. So 4 months back currently, and how did you start off the second one?
The same thing that I did. So I went, the first one that I marked up, I went from, because I'm looking for the highest point. This is the definition of the highest point. The first one is always the highest point that the market went within the last 4 months. Then is the lowest point that it went for the next 4 months. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, let me know if it's not making sense. I don't want to confuse nobody. I want to make sure you guys are following with me. Someone say yes in the chat. Perfect. So it's that right there for our eyes. We're training our eyes that the AI is right. We are looking for a sell, because guys, look, market structure. If you guys watch the first couple videos, there's two things that happen in the market, right? The market goes up. Okay, well, you see something like this in the market going up. That's called an uptrend. Now the market goes down. You see something like this in the market going down. Okay, that's a downtrend. You see something like this in the market, they call it a sideways market. Okay, the market goes in two directions. One, right here, two, and then the market as well goes three directions. You never want to trade in a market like this. Consolidation, sideways market, never. Let me know if that's making sense, please.
You can repeat that. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Bro, it's okay. There's no need to be sorry. That's why we're here. Look, uptrend means that the market is going up. Downtrend, I appreciate you guys for being here. You know what I'm saying? That's a downtrend. It's going down. So this right here is what? A confirmation of what? If you're looking from here to here, and then a sideways market. Downtrend. Perfect.
And you say you never want to go into a sideways market because of consolidation?
Never want to trade in a sideways market. Doesn't matter how good of a trader you are. Never want to trade on a sideways market. That's how you lose a lot of money. You guys ready? Does everybody's graph look just like this? Right here. You have a trend line. Trend line does what? It determines the direction of the what? The market is going. Okay? Next, I'm going to go to my 1 hour. Now in my 1 hour. Okay? I'll go to my 1 hour. Just let it load for me. Damn, my phone is still off. Shoot.
I ain't gonna lie, KD. My stuff don't look like that. Like I'm trying to do it from my phone. I don't know if this is the best way to do it. I don't have my computer on me, but this is like it doesn't look like that. Like, I got the first line, but I'm trying to get the second one.
Go ahead, share your screen, bro. Does everybody else screen looks like mine? Okay, cool. Go ahead, bro, share your screen. So in the 4 hour, right? You go 3 to 4 months back. So you minimize your screen. You feel me? So the first thing you got to do is minimize your screen. You want to see the overall market. So you don't stop until you see the overall market. Yeah, keep going. You just keep zooming out. Zoom out. Now use the buttons to the left of the screen. Move that. However, I don't know. There you go. Keep going. Now move the side buttons.
I'm sorry, you couldn't hear me. I'm gonna just try it again. I'm trying on my computer. I can't zoom it out on here.
Okay. I think
so
you should do it on your computer, bro, if you can.
I can't do it on my computer now because I don't have a charger. So I'm gonna just watch at this point. Like it's.
I bet. Let's get it. So I'm gonna pull up Swipe Coin on my computer. So just give me 1 second. So you guys go here to I Am Academy. You guys could do this on your computer too. Okay, you log in. I gotta pay my bill. Shoot. So log in. You guys come right here to I am center. You come to I am center, you're gonna hit strategies. Strategies, you go all the way down, you hit DCX, you hit my swipe coin. Right there. Boom. Now, just so you guys know, DCX package, you could trade Sunday through Sunday. Okay, those that have the DCX package, those that have the elite package with Forex, with TBX, you could trade Sunday through Friday only. Those are the Forex pairs. Okay, just so you guys know, I just wanted to clarify that real quick. Okay, so here's my Forex. Okay, here's the trade that they called out. Okay, so guess what I'm gonna do here? Okay, I'm gonna copy exactly what they're doing. Look, all I did right here, and this is all I want you guys to do. This is only the first step that I want you guys to do, is to go to the 4-hour and identify what market is going. Okay, I'm gonna teach you more when it comes to trading, but I just want you to identify what exactly the market direction of the market is going. Right now, we just identified it. It's doing what? Is on a downtrend overall. Look at that. Right now, I want to pay attention only to the closed market right now. Now, what I'm paying attention to, I come right here. Okay, and I zoom in. Right at first, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I first started this, I didn't know how to zoom in. I had the same problems that my boy Trey's having. Right, didn't know how to do it. Right, but I got used to it. You know, now I'm looking at the present market right here. Right, but think about it. Does that tell you enough right here that you're looking at? It's not, right? You want to see the overall market. But right now, because we're paying attention to what Swipecoin said, we're going to mark it up right here, right? So if we're paying attention to Swipecoin said right here, and they gave you guys already, okay, the steps, exactly what to do. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but I'm going to give you guys here the steps. So you see the blue lines, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Those blue lines are areas, okay? Remember this. The blue lines are, you use those blue lines for 4 things. Areas for entry points in the market, okay? That's number 1. Areas for take profit and stop loss, which is number 2. Number 1 is areas to re-enter in the market. Second one was areas for stop loss and take profits. Areas for reversal points in the markets. And the last step is areas to determine support and resistance levels in the market. Okay? You need me to repeat any of them? Let me know.
Can you repeat number 3 and 4?
Yes, sir. So number 3 was areas for so number 1 was areas for re-entry. Number 2 was areas for reversal. Number 2 was areas for reversals. No, that was point number 3. I bet. So number 1 is areas for re-entries. Okay, re-entries. One of them is re-entries. The second one is for areas of reversal. Okay. The third one is areas of support and resistance levels. And the last one is areas for take profit and stop losses. Take profit and stop loss. You guys got them all? No?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Is this information making sense now or it's not making sense? Let me know in the chat box. So I know we've been here on this call for almost 2 hours now. You know, we were doing a lot. So if it's making sense, let me know. If it's making sense, if it's not making sense yet, let me know so I could get you right too. You know what I'm saying?
You said the main reason for the blue lines were what again?
Someone dropped it in the chat, bro. Re-entry points, reversal points.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't need. I got that. I'm talking about before you gave the list. You had said like a brief description of what they were, and like, I wanted to write the
Those areas are to tell you re-entry points in the market, reversal points in the market, support and resistance levels in the market, and take profit areas in the market. Very important for you to know that.
All right, thank you. I have it written down.
Bet. Sounds good? Perfect. So this next thing that I'm gonna do right here. So right now I'm gonna go to the 4 hour. They gave me the AI, what exactly to do. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go to the 4 hour. I'm gonna grab a horizontal line. Okay. I'm gonna dump the horizontal line right there. I'm gonna double click on it. I'm gonna go to style. I'm gonna go to blue because it's blue, just how they have it, right? I'm gonna go and grab it. I'm gonna put a line on it. Now that line, it gave me the numbers that I need, right? So I go to coordinates. The first number that it gave me was 0.44000. So I come here to my trading view. And what do? 0.44000. What does that do? It marks it up right exactly where it needs to be. Okay? So I grab another horizontal line. I dump it. Double click on it. Move it. Second line, it says 0.380000. I'll come back. Boom, 0.38000. It marks it up right exactly where it's at, right? Boom, next markup. 0.35000. Go back to trading view. Boom. Last point is 0.32000. Boom. You guys see that? Now you see this little gold markup, right? That's my markup. That was the lowest point that I put there a long time ago that this market was gonna go. And look at the market here today. Where is that? That's wild. So that right there is everybody have it. Questions. Questions. Let me know if you guys are doing that with me. Okay. Every step that we're taking right now within this, we're gonna take this trade. So I'm letting you know step by step so you guys can know how to do this. Okay. Sounds good? Yes, maybe, no, good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just slow at putting these coordinates in.
Okay, cool. Let me know when you guys are all done marking that up. And congratulations, by the way, without knowing, you guys are doing it. Just off the little markups that we're doing, but we got this information off the AI. Okay, so we started this call today, answering questions, seeing where we were at, seeing where we were gonna go. Boom, right away we got off MT4, swipe coin, we got off MT4, FDMO, got that done out the way. Boom, right away we went into trading view. Now we're gonna put the utensils that we went on trading view right into work right now with the AI, which is the swipe coin, one of the swipe coin scalpers within the platform, how we're gonna mark up this trade right away. Okay. So you guys are applying everything right away. You see, you guys heard me out and applying it right away. Okay. Nesto, talk to me, my boy. I haven't heard from you. How's everything?
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
So right, you know, I get a little bit lost, but I'm getting confused because I get lost because I can't switch to my thing, and then I'm trying to follow you, you know, and it's my phone is pretty small, but as soon as you were done, I was gonna go buy a computer, a laptop, so I could have it just for this specifically, so I could see it in a bigger screen, you know, and
Okay, bet.
follow along a lot more easier. But this whole session is being recorded, right?
Yeah,
If I want, I could re-see everything again and
you can
a couple
rewatch
times.
everything from the start.
Yeah, because I'm a little bit slow and at it, and I kind of, if I go fast, I won't understand anything. But I'm just trying to look. So like as of right now, listening and taking notes.
I got you. I don't want you to feel like that either. Like, yo, I'm slow. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just a
Yeah,
story you tell yourself. You feel me? So let's
yeah,
story a little bit. All right.
Let's
yeah.
go, Nestor. I didn't get to congratulate you and welcome you in, by the way. So I'm so excited
And
that you're here with us. And
he's
let's
there
go.
too in Yuma. So Roxy's there in Yuma right now too. So
That's right.
you feel me? She's there, bro, to answer any questions. Like I told you guys, I prepared you all told you today is gonna be that day. You're gonna be like, yo, but it's all gonna make sense. Trust me. Okay,
That's right. That's right.
let's get it. So, any other questions, guys? Don't stay quiet. If you don't understand, just open your mouth up. You know what I'm saying? This is why we're here. Samir, talk to me. How are you?
I'm good. I'm following along, get everything set up. So I'm good.
I bet. Let's get it. Samir, you're in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, what about you, my brother? My brother Efren, how's everything? Good?
Yeah, everything's good. I am from Yuma, but I'm in Texas.
I copy. And then Trey, what about you, my bro? Talk to me. Just watching?
Yeah, at this point, I'm just watching. Kind of lost as well. Don't know really. Yeah, just watching at this point. Yeah, I'll learn it eventually.
Okay, bet. So, trading view. Okay, we're gonna go back. We just marked up the little spaces. Now, these little spaces mean what? The spaces means the areas of re-entry. They also mean areas of reversal points, and they mean areas of support and resistance, and also areas of take profit and stop loss. Okay. Now, I remember I told you guys this in the beginning, right? How do I know, KD, how to take this trade, or how do I know if I should enter right now or when should I enter, right? Now, I go from the 4 hour to the 1 hour and I look at the market. Okay, I'm looking, right? I'm looking for my entry point. Okay, then I go from the 1 hour to the 30 minutes. I'm looking for an entry point still. In the 15-minute, I'm looking. I can't find anything, right? And how do I know that I can't find anything? Because I'm going through the smaller time frame. Now, the blue line is a determinate, is actually a point for you to know where to enter in the market. Okay. Now let me go to the 5-minute. Now in the 5-minute, guess what? In the 5-minute, that's where I look for my entry points in the market, and I look for something similar to this right here. Okay. It's not close to my blue line. It's far away from my blue line, but it's closer to this line, and it's also closer to my trend line. But I'm looking for something in the market like this. Okay. When I find something like this graph right here, you guys see like a 3-step stool right there? I look for little steps like that in the market. Now, this right here, this line is going to be your best friend. Why is this line going to be your best friend? Because remember, if it hits this point right here, it's going to do what? It's going to reverse down, right? This right here, it hit this, but it broke structure. It broke the structure that where it was at. That's why I decided to go up. Okay. Now, all these things that I'm talking about right now and everything that I'm pointing out to you guys is going to start making sense once we start finishing every single video that we're watching right now. Okay. Because it's going to talk about market structure. It's going to talk about, hey, look, this is where you want to mark up. Hey, look, this is what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? So right now we need to finish getting educated. But like I said, I wanted to take this so we could be able to know how to mark up and know what exactly how to use the utensils we're using. Okay. So right here, we're gonna go down to the smaller time frames so we can make our decision when it comes into the market. Okay. So right now, just give me 1 second. Just waiting to set this up. Perfect. So I'm gonna use this one as an example right here, right? So right now, we're gonna wait, and you guys could just wait. You don't have to look at this graph all day. But right now, we're gonna wait patiently until this market hits right here, which is our entry point. And then you guys are gonna see this market starting to reverse. Okay, that's what we're gonna wait for here in this market right now. We're not gonna take this trade because it's not ready yet. But Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, Swipecoin also gave you an alert, and it told you that it might not hit this point. This is how I know this, because they draw the little square. This little square, if you guys remember the square we wrote down earlier, what was that square? The square that we wrote down earlier. And I told you guys, put a little star next to that square. What was it? What does that square determine?
A reversal point in the market, it will determine if you retest.
And it determines, it's called the zone, right? So look what Swipecoin gave you guys. It gave you the square, and it gave you the square in the direction of this, right? It gave you the square in the area of 39,842. So that means that if it hits that area, 39,842 is a point of reversal where the market is gonna reverse back down. So this right here is a safe point. This markup that's right here, okay? This markup that's all the way at the top, it's a safe point, saying that this is the farthest that is gonna go. So if we didn't have this right here, this green box, right? You were looking for the market to touch there to reverse back down, okay? But because you have this box right here, okay? We're gonna mark it up right now. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. It's gonna come back to this area and reverse back down. Does that make sense to you guys? Or you guys understand that or no? You guys understand that I just broke down?
Yes.
So this was the main point, that it was gonna come here and then come down. But they refreshed it an hour ago, and they said that this right here is gonna come to this box, and that's the area point where you wanna look for the reversal that's gonna come back down. Okay? Perfect. So we're gonna grab the box right now. You're gonna come right here to the brush. You're gonna grab the rectangle box. You're gonna go to the 4-hour rectangle box, and you could just drop it there for right now. Just drop it, right? Just drop it. You double click on it. Okay? You wanna go to the first bar. See what the first bar is at? Right? You want to click the box at the bottom. The price number 1. You click on it, you delete it, you go back into Swipecoin. You click 0 and you type this in. So you click on 0.398 0.398 42. Then you press OK. Don't worry about anything else. Just press OK. Boom. So the price that you want to focus on is the bottom price right there. So look, if you're looking at this graph, where is the price right now? It's right there, where it's at. It's right there where it's at right now. Look at that. Right? It's right there where the price is at. So if I bring this box down right here and I leave it there, it hit my price, but I want to grab it and move it to the top right here. Let's say if it hits right there, boom, to the top of the candle that was there already. You guys see that? Now, as I'm looking at this, I want to go down to my 5 minute because that's when I make my decision of where exactly I'm going to take this trade. And I'm going to look for something like this, for a 3 stepping stool candle. I'm going to look for 3 red candles like this one. I'm going to look for another one, and I'm going to look for another one. And that's when I'm going to make my decision to enter this market. When I enter this market, I'm going to sell it. And I'm going to let you guys determine your sale when you enter.
Repeat that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I'm going to repeat the whole thing.
The point where you started like drawing the lines, I didn't really catch what you were saying.
Okay, bet. So I'm looking for something like this. So right now, there's a timer because this is the 5 minute. Every 5 minutes, a brand new candle comes out like it just did, right? I'm going to look for 3 candles like this, like the red candle. That was a red candle I just finished. This candle right now, it just came out, but it's going to be a red candle, right? Like right now, look, boom, that's my second red candle. I'm going to wait for another 5 minutes, and I'm going to wait for another red candle. That's when I know it's a green light for me to sell this trade. That's my confirmations right there. That's called confirmations in the market. Did I lose anybody? Did I lose anybody? Anybody?
You said that the lines were confirmations in the market, you said?
Yeah, so the market moves like this in levels. Okay, if this market was going up, it's moving in levels up. See that? Levels, like steps. So I'm looking for a confirmation of 3 steps. 1, 2, and 3 steps that I know is my confirmation that it's selling. We know that it's a sale because why? This called it right here. Look at the sale. Called the sell right there. Boom. Right in front of you. But because we're not going to cheat, we're going to go and mark it up. We went and marked up this trade right now to see where the trade really is going. And look, it is doing the same movement that the AI called right there.
And why did you specifically do 3? Like why was it 3?
Because I'm looking for 3 steps. Why? That's the confirmation that I use in the market. That's the confirmation that every single educator that you're gonna listen to is gonna tell you.
Okay.
You waited 15 minutes. Every candle that you waited for is 5 minutes. You could take it right now, the trade, if you want, but it's not gonna develop until the next 15 minutes. And you're gonna catch that fire entry. The studies that I gave you guys, the book, the videos that I gave every single one of you guys is going to teach you exactly how to take these trades. Today here, I just gave you basically the blueprint on what to do, how to go and do it. You just got to know, go and educate yourself in that field now. Does that make sense? Who here feels like this went over their head? Like, damn, bro, I'm still stuck. I don't get it. Let me know. Be honest with me. Don't feel embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? This is why we're here on this call, to help you guys out.
So the only number that matters would be the on the thing, it is the first price bar, right? And that's the one you put that 0.39842.
Yes. This
And
bar
then-
right here. Look, this one.
Yes.
I got
Okay.
that from this bar. That's the bar that's giving me right here.
Okay, because at first it wasn't like adjusting, and it was like way off to the right. So that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, but I did put in that one, and it popped up now. I can see it. So I think I can't like manipulate the system how I want to see it. That's why. But
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about the top number. This top number right here, you could bring this all the way up to whatever you want. I brought it up to here because this is where this touch lasts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now when you really get to learn the whole strategy with the box, you can move that to the highest point that the market went. So this is like the highest point that the candle went. So I know that if it's going to come back to reverse, it's going to reverse right there to that point and come right back and touch.
Okay.
The market does. The market touches and it comes back. The market touches and it comes back. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, don't leave this call and tell me like, oh yeah, bro, I get it, and you don't really get it. Because then like you just hopping on the call just to hop on. Like I really want you to understand this information. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You're not gonna understand it right away. But this is so today, if you feel like you don't understand nothing, this is where I would take the time right now and be like, man, I need to go and study these videos. I need to actually go and educate myself in the space just so I can know how to actually do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't feel like I didn't learn anything. I most definitely learned stuff. It got to a point where I was quite confused and things just weren't working out. But I feel like I learned. It's just as of right now, I'm gonna need more, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put in more work with it because it's just not right now everything didn't click. Like I didn't even see the screen that you had showed him, like what y'all was talking about. The screen was loading the whole time y'all was talking, so I didn't see anything that y'all was talking about. And it's also yeah, it's whatever though. I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna quit on this. Yeah.
He was talking about this point. Where did I get the first point that I marked up? I got that point from right here.
It's still not showing anything, but
You guys can
I'll-
all see my screen.
I can't see. I don't know about everybody else. I can't see your screen. I can only see you in the small corner and it's loading. So I'm gonna just go back and I'm gonna have to just rewatch it and
You still can't see it?
no, it's still loading. I hear you perfectly. We could bypass it. I'll just rewatch it and hopefully it'll pop up on the screen on there. But right now I can't see anything.
Perfect. So that right there, guys, is how we apply everything that we just did. Now, if you guys feel confident enough to take this trade, all you got to do is take it on MetaTrader4, right? You don't have to worry right now about the lot sizes. Keep it how it is at 0.01 and just press sell on it. You're going to make sense on this trade. I'm telling you right now, you're going to make sense. It's not going to be a big number that you're going to make. But if you want to change the lot size, you press the add button on MetaTrader, which is the second plus to change the lot size. Every lot size, if you guys want to write this down, right? I'm going to bring the whiteboard. Every lot size means this, right? So 0.01 equals 1 cent. Okay, 0.10. So you can put the numbers, right? All the way through 0.005. It means that equals 5 cents. Okay. Next point, all the way down, that equals 10 cents. You can go from 0 to 11. 11 all the way down to 0.20. That equals 20 cents. Okay. Then when you start getting to the big numbers with crypto right now, this is crypto. Crypto right now, that right there is $1 per trade. $9 per move, which is called a pib. A pib means how many blocks, like steps, the market went out, how many numbers the market went out. So you're going to be going $1 per pib. So your trade will be bigger when you guys are taking that. And like I said, you guys pull out whenever you want if you're going to take this trade and things like that. So, today, like I said, we went over the MetaTrader, we went over the trading view, we went over the swipe coin, so you guys can know how to take a trade. Now on Wednesday, I'm going to go over again, but again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing again, mark up with you, but we're actually going to take a trade in person. So right now, I'm just letting you just go and try it out just so you get your feet wet. So from here to Wednesday, you guys have to finish all those videos. You can still take trades. And if you, and I know that some of you guys are here on this call that are going to go out there and mark up trades and drop them in the chat. Yo, KD, what do you think about this? Ask us questions. Now, what I'm going to give you guys here before I leave is who do I go and study, bro? Like, who do I really take the time of my day on my schedule and I actually go and study, right? You guys come here, you go to Go Live. This is what the live mentorship is at. You guys can watch live recording within this space, what I just went over, okay? You guys can click DCX. Who can I go watch, KD, and simply know how to mark up charts the way that you just did, right? So I could get it from a professional person and one of the educators. You guys can come right here to Nick Gomez, right? Nick Gomez, you click on his favorite sessions, okay? Nick Gomez, favorite session. When you click on Nick Gomez's favorite session, you scroll down and look at this. Candlestick, support and resistance, what we just went over. Trend line, market structure, okay? These videos right here will help you with how I just went out there and marked up. Now you want to know how to take a trade from Swipecoin. You guys can come right here, okay? How to take a trade from Swipecoin. He's going to show you exactly how he did it, all right? Now, those that have the FRX package and want to go and mark up as well, this is another educator that I got for you guys. Her name is Kim Torres. My brother Neno, let's get it. So go to FRX. Let me see if it lets me pull it up. Go to FRX. Go to Kim Torres. Go to FRX, go to Kim Torres. And she's gonna show you, because this is who I learned from. This is who I learned how to mark up charts. This is who I learned how to make that decision, the 3-step and stool candlestick decision. So you go to her favorite sessions. Just let it load up. Give me a second. And you guys watch these 3 videos right here. Watch the first one, watch the second one, watch the third one. She's gonna show you exactly how I mark up. Everything that I just did right now for you right here, right? When we just marked all this up right here on the screen. Look at this. Jeez, look at the trade. Amazing. I love it. Right? Everything that I just marked up here with you guys, she's going to show you exactly how to do it right there. Okay? Now, before I leave this call, who wants to share this screen so we can take this trade on MetaTrader? Because the trade is active. We're going to take this trade together. Okay, we're going to give you guys a gift. We're going to take it. Who wants to take it on their MetaTrader? Bet, share your screen. Share your screen, share your screen.
Give me 1 second.
Efren, I didn't scare you away, right? Nesto, I didn't scare you away. I didn't scare you away. Trey, I didn't scare you away.
No,
I did.
no, not yet. Not yet.
I bet.
It'd take a bit to try to scare me.
I bet. We're gonna take this trade together just so you guys can see. Look, it's setting up nicely right now. About 30 more seconds so we can take it. And how
You
do
see my screen?
I can't see your screen. And how do I know? It's because of the screen, not the screen. It's because of the time that's there right now. Every 5 minutes, you never want to take a trade in between a candle. You always want to take a trade in a fresh new 5 minutes. Go ahead, share your screen.
Can you see it?
No, I can't see it.
It's not letting me share my screen for some reason.
Trey, you want to take this trade, bro?
You can see my screen?
Yeah.
All right, hold up. And what I do?
Go to XRP. Trade. Press add like the 0.01 all the way to the right.
You said 0.0, the negative or the positive?
The positives. Keep going until you put like 50 cents.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, hold up, wait. So just exit all this out or something, or you just put 50 cents?
Just keep going where it's 50 cents. So click where it says 0.15.
0.15.
Yeah, erase it. There you go. Press out.
Sell. So I lost the 10 cent.
It's not showing me your screen.
Hello?
Yo, it's not showing me your screen.
Hello?
Nah, I can see your screen. Yeah. So can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now you're down 10 cents. So click on the trade. Press OK.
Like, all right.
So right now you just 10 cents. So if you want to exit out this trade, you will swipe it to the left and they'll let you pull out. But you're not gonna pull out yet. No, don't pull out. So you're just gonna hold the trade until you see it in blues, until you determine where you want to take the trade out. Okay.
No, not okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Hold it. What you mean hold the trade till I see it in blue? What does that mean? Like you want to just hold the button? Like
No. Like hold. It's just a saying, bro. Hold the trade means like you're gonna hold it until it's in profit, like blues.
okay.
And it's just a vocabulary we use to hold the trade. Right now is in red. Red means, what does red mean to you? Red means good or bad?
Bad.
Bad, right? So right now you're in negative. That's what red means. What does blue mean? Blue means good. It means positive. You know what I'm saying? So right now the trade is just retesting and it's about to drop. We marked up the areas right there. So it's telling you where the trade is exactly going to go. It's saying that's going to go down to 0.38. So you could take it all the way down to 0.38. So that means that you're going to hold it into a 0.38 if you marked it up on your trading view.
Where do you see?
Go to your swipe coin. What does your swipe coin say? 0.38. You see that?
Yeah.
There you go. That's what we all just marked up. We marked up every single trade that's there.
Yeah, I had stopped. So yeah, for sure.
You should have never stopped, bro. You should have just kept marking up. Because we walked you through it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so now I'm just waiting.
You took the trade, yeah. So basically what you could do right now, and everybody that took the trade could do this, click on the trade real fast and click the pencil on the trade. Swipe the trade to the left. Modify, which is the little pencil. Take profit. You're gonna put 0 point. Go to 0 point and then go to swipe coin real quick. You're gonna put 38000 to take profit. That's it. That means that you put when it turns in blues, you're gonna exit out of that trade right there. That's a take profit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. Questions that you guys have for me before we hang up on this call today? We were on this call for almost 3 hours. Not bad. I hope you guys back, but I wanted it to get you guys through all of this. So any questions you guys have for me today?
Not any questions as of right now. Just gotta go back and go over it.
Perfect. Sergio, what about you, bro? Nestor, what about you? Any questions?
Not right now, but definitely later on, I'll probably message you, some questions that I got.
Yeah, perfect. And what about you, Efron? That's right.
Yeah, I'm good. I also, when he started the trade, I took it. I just can't share my screen because I don't have Zoom on my phone, but I did exactly what he did just so I can see what's going on. I even did the take profit. So I gotta just see it going so I can see where I would do it. I'll let y'all know how it goes, where I stop.
For sure. Perfect. And Samir, any questions, sis?
Nope, I'm good. I took the trade and did the profit too.
Okay, perfect. So everybody's in the same boat. Let me know how the trade goes. I'm gonna take it as soon as my phone turns on real quick. So let me know how it goes. And thank you guys for your time. Thank you for your value here today. I hope you guys got a lot of value. And if you're lost, confused, like I said, it's just you just need a little bit more of the books. You know what I'm saying? So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna drop this recording as soon as it downloads to my computer. Okay.
All right.
Let's get it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.